You know that feeling when you scroll past a photo and have to do a double take because you genuinely don't recognize the person staring back at you? That is exactly what is happening with Glorilla right now. The internet is in an absolute frenzy, not because of a new album drop or a viral dance challenge, but because the raw, authentic Memphis rapper we all fell in love with seems to be slowly vanishing. Fans are looking at her latest photos and asking a simple, terrifying question. Who is this? We aren't just talking about a little makeup or better lighting, we are witnessing a complete overhaul of her identity. But while everyone is distracted by the new nose and the Instagram model aesthetic, there is a much darker reality unfolding behind the scenes that nobody is talking about. It all started with a subtle change that quickly became the only thing anyone could talk about. If you check the search trends right now, Glorilla Nose Job has skyrocketed, and for good reason. For months, she tried to play it cool, but the difference was impossible to ignore.
And y'all, we could tell that she got a nose job. And she came out and said, Andy, baby, we already knew. You didn't have to tell us. And it's, when I tell y'all the nose is so ugly, it is, y'all, it's like this.
Her signature wide nose, a feature that made her look distinctly like herself, has been slimmed down, contoured, and refined into a button nose that looks like it was copy-pasted from a filter. The reaction hasn't been the celebration she probably expected. Instead of praise, thousands of comments are flooding in from fans who feel like she's erasing her heritage to fit a Eurocentric beauty standard.
So if you haven't been paying attention, this picture of Glorilla has been going viral on the internet because she looks completely unrecognizable. People are comparing this photo right here to this early picture of Glorilla, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks like two completely different people. This just goes to show you that you were never chopped, you were just broke. We see this all the time with celebrities because they get work done all the damn time. Somebody has said, I think it's either multiple layers of filler / Botox. This is the point where the enhancements should stop, but they always keep going and become unrecognizable.
It raises a heavy question. When you get rich, do you fix what's broken, or do you just fix what the industry tells you is ugly? But the transformation didn't stop at the face. While everyone was debating the nose job, Glorilla quietly made moves to alter the rest of her frame. She didn't even try to hide this one. In a recent Instagram Live that left many fans stunned, she bluntly admitted to buying new titties, explicitly saying she got them done just so her man could have something to grip on. That is a wild admission for an artist who built her brand on being independent and not needing a man for anything. We are watching the F.N.F. Volksnome Free Queen slowly morph into the very video vixen archetype she used to wrap circles around. The pressure to have the hourglass figure, the pinched waist, and the surgically enhanced assets is clearly getting to her, and it signals a shift in her priorities that has day one fans worried. So who is she changing for? All signs point to her soft launching a new life as the perfect NBA wifey. If you've been paying close attention, you've seen the breadcrumbs. She's been spotted courtside at Toronto Raptors games, not just as a fan, but rocking a diamond chain with the number 3, the jersey number of NBA star Brandon Ingram. The two recently went viral for a specific courtside handshake and kiss that confirmed what the streets already suspected. She isn't just dating him, she is molding herself into the aesthetic that fits his world. The blonde wigs are gone, replaced by a more corporate baddie look, and the edges are laid to perfection. It feels like she's auditioning for a role, shedding the hood image to fit into the luxury boxes of the NBA elite. This path she is walking is dangerous, and we don't have to look far to see where it leads. Take a look at Vivica A. Fox.
Well, what going on? What going on, Vivica? What is this? They say you looking like Tyler Perry out there, bitch.
There was a time when she was the most stunning natural beauty in Hollywood. But after years of chasing perfection and trying to freeze time, the result is heartbreaking. We've seen the botched Botox, the stiff facial expressions, and the sad reality of a legend who now seemingly uses AI to edit her photos because she's ashamed of her real face.
Now, I do not think that Vivica Fox is an ugly woman. However, this looks normal. Besides all the Botox. And they put too much Botox in the forehead, so it's spreading the forehead, because what it does is stretches your skin out when you do Botox, and when it dissolves, your skin gets thick. It's kind of like losing weight and gaining weight and losing weight, and the skin starts sagging, so they put more Botox in, so the face gets bigger and bigger.
It is a tragedy of addiction, not to substances, but to the needle. Glorilla is young, fresh, and at the top of her game. But if she starts this cycle of fixing herself at 25, what is she going to look like at 50? The industry eats women alive, and right now Glorilla is serving herself up on a silver platter. This brings us to the most uncomfortable truth of all. The industry tells black women that natural is beautiful, yet the women who get the most praise, the biggest contracts, and the richest athletes are almost always the ones who have been surgically altered. It is a hypocrisy loop. Men will scream online that they want a natural woman with no makeup and real hair, but then they line up to date the woman with the BBL and the nose job. Glorilla is just playing the game. She sees that the Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B blueprint works, but in doing so, she is deleting the unique Memphis girl who captivated the world. She is trading her distinctiveness for a generic baddie uniform that looks like everyone else in the game. Here is the twist that makes this whole perfect image crumble. While Glorilla was busy refining her nose and buying new curves to look the part of a polished superstar, her real life was getting messy. In April 2024, she was arrested for a DUI in Gwinnett County, Georgia. The details are rough. Police pulled her over for a U-turn at a red light, and the officer immediately smelled booze and marijuana. She failed the sobriety tests, shaky eyes, stumbling on the walk and turn, and ended up with a mugshot that stands in stark contrast to her highly curated Instagram feed. It's a harsh reminder that you can surgically remove your physical flaws, but you can't surgery away reckless behavior. The glow-up is just surface level if the person behind the wheel is still spiraling. Glorilla looks undeniable right now. Nobody can say she isn't beautiful, but the cost of that beauty is starting to pile up. She is walking a fine line between enhancement and erasure. We have seen too many stars lose themselves in the pursuit of perfection, only to end up looking like caricatures of who they used to be. The question isn't whether she looks good, it's whether she will know when to stop. As she chases the NBA boyfriend and the Hollywood aesthetic, we just hope she doesn't leave the real Glorilla behind in Memphis. What do you think? Are you feeling the new glow? Or do you miss the original version? Let me know in the comments.